We want to start this live stream out in Hobart, where Emily Byer is live this morning. The Oneida Nation is doing a hygiene drive taking place to help families that are in need. Emily, this is an awesome event that's taking place. Tell us how we can help.
Yeah, hey, good morning, Emerson. So really quick, again, they're going to be collecting starting now through Saturday. We've got all the times for you in this story at WBAY.com, as well as some suggestions of hygiene products that they're looking of. But the one note I want to make is no razors with this one, but like shampoo, bars of soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, all that stuff is great items to be able to bring to this. But I want to highlight, because we do have a member with the Blue Skies Foundation here, Gina Powless-Buenrostro. We have some really unique raffle tickets that have some really rich, unique history to our local tribes and national tribes, one that is even more known than others. But can we go and kind of talk a little bit more about these items? There's this really unique painting that you have. Tell me a little bit more about this piece. I know this is a reprint, but it's been donated by Leonard Peltier. Tell me a little bit more about his story.
Leonard Peltier is like the longest held Native American Indian political prisoner in the history of America. And so he recently was released, and he is still involved in community, reaching out to the community. Even though he's almost 80 years old, his health is deteriorating, he still is driven to give from his heart back to the community. So he wants to be part of any kind of initiatives that are reaching out to the community, whether it's our youth, whether it's our disadvantaged, whether it's people that are homeless, things of that nature, kind of like reaching out to that underdog and giving them a hand up instead of a handout. Yes.
And again, with that reprint, the really unique thing is again, it was painted by Leonard Peltier. The painting name is The Protector of the Woods. This again is a reprint because unfortunately the original was bought by Jane Fonda and gifted to a museum. Yes. But then unfortunately it didn't, the wear and tear at the museum, it didn't hold up. So this is really a unique piece to be able to have in your home.
Correct. The original has been destroyed, and so it doesn't exist anymore. So all we have now are reprints of The Protector of the Woods. Yes.
And some other items here we've got too. And again, just a really quick, actually, another really unique thing with Leonard Peltier was just all the advocates that he had for him. You know, the Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, a lot of big names, members of Congress were advocating for him to be released. And so again, that was President Biden that actually communicated him, excuse me. And so it has been released. But you guys are also helping by collecting hats, gloves, mittens, and things, because you guys are actually going to be driving out to the Turtle Mountain tribe in the Dakotas and being able to give some of these donations that you collect here to their tribe as well.
Correct. The hats and mittens will be gifted to his tribe. They have a poor reservation, so that will go to the children in need of getting prepared for the winter, and he has his hand in reaching out to his community in that way, in a really meaningful, positive way.
You guys are all so interconnected. We love hearing that. Tell me a little bit about, we're showing this hat right now. This was something that was also really impressive to me. Another thing that I think Native tribe nations do so well, again, is sharing these really unique skill sets. Like these are not skills that many people learn anymore. This is traditional raised beadwork. Tell me a little bit about the connection with the tribe with this beadwork.
That beadwork is very old, and it dates back to New York. Our tribe originally came from New York, so that's one of the things that they embellished some of their clothing with, and different artifacts that they used. And so that is a type of beadwork that's only known amongst like the Iroquois Confederacy and Oneida tribe and the various tribes on the East Coast. Yes.
Very, very cool. And there's a hers and his. Again, this is just by any donation. If you donate, you'll be able to get a raffle ticket, get your name on there, and be able to turn that in. Again, this is all happening, kind of coinciding too. You guys have the big powwow this weekend. I believe it's the 51st. This is a tradition. Can you just share a little bit? What is that like, again, to be able to see all the tribes, and people travel far and wide to be a part of the powwow. I think last year there was, I think it was a record. It was like 10,000 people came out for the powwow this year. That number is expected to be similar this year. What is it like for you, just as a Native tribe member, to see that support from so many different communities coming together?
It's actually very awesome because you get to meet so many different tribes in North America. They travel from all over the United States and they come together. And then there is that connection. There's a connection amongst Native American Indian people when they get together, and there's certain things that they do, whether it's ceremony ceremonies, traditional teachings. And in the powwow sense, it's kind of fun because they get together and they compete over certain dances. So it's real nice, and it's very connecting.
Yeah, it's a rich experience, that's for sure. And really quick too, I want to note, I mean, we've gone to a lot, as media, we've gone to a lot of these events, but there are some things that are so sacred. We're actually asked not to shoot video of them. So to be able to see this in person is really, I mean, it's an immersive experience.
Yes, it is. And there are times when you're asked to put the camera down because some things to a Native American Indian people, they are sacred, and we're trying to protect that.
Yeah, so you've got to be very present. So again, thank you so much, Gina, and thank you for all the work that you guys do. Again, all the details for this, for the hygiene drive, and then of course we'll link all the details for the powwow event this weekend, so you can learn more about that and hopefully attend that in person too. But some of those artists that made some of those hats, I've been told that they're going to be there too, so they'll be selling. So if you don't get in on the raffle, you can go and purchase and shop from some of those local vendors as well. We'll send it back to you, Emerson.
Some incredible pieces of art there, Emily. Thanks so much. Wonderful traditions as well. Great to shine a spotlight on that this morning. Joining Aisha now over at